I know, chasing that dough, hitting that road, getting that money, man. All I know, loading that foe, kicking down doors, getting that money, man. We gon' make it money. We gon' take it Grizzly. We gon' make it money. We gon' take it Grizzly.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Jose Zepeda teaches Josue Vargas a lesson in humility. Now, I'm not sure if I pronounced Josue correctly, but forgive me. So we're going to take a look at some of the events that happened leading up to the fight, and then we're going to look at the actual fight. So let's take a look. So you can see this is at a press conference, and you see Vargas right there touching the belt. You see him talking trash, touching the belt, trying to take the belt from Zepeda.
Give me that. You know what I'm saying?
Come off that belt. Right. He looking at him like Benny Siegel was looking at Petey.
You can claw my back. You know what I mean? You know Ned love them backs. You know what I'm saying?
So you see, there it is. All the aggression, all the trash talk. He's trying to take the belt. He basically, like, I don't know if y'all heard me, but he was doing them like Benny Siegel was doing Petey. All right. So here we go. Here goes the weigh-in now. Take a look at what happened at the weigh-in.
Bronx, New York, Josue the Prodigy Vargas from Long Beach, California, Jose Zepeda. 10 rounds for the WBC.
Yo, watch the kicks. Watch the kicks. Yo, where's Shorty come from? Yo?
Whoa. Settle down.
And he was ready.
The Puerto Ricans came out like killer bees, son. God damn. You know what I mean?
Watch your mouth, G.
I'm just saying, it came deep, son. Oh, man.
Yo, I'm telling you. Shorty jumped on the stage because she was bigger. She was bigger than Zepeda.
Right. Yo, the weigh-in was longer than his fight. You know what I'm saying?
So Josue is how you say his name. I heard it at the
Josue.
Well, you saw Josue with all the antics and all the bravado and all the masculinity. But let's see what happened during the fight.
Said like he's too deep in his career.
And Vargas goes down face first.
And this is the first round.
He struggled to get up, son.
Showed a lot of heart.
Yeah, he struggled. Spaghetti legs.
They show every angle, bro.
See what happens in this next minute and a half. Who's got courage?
It's crazy. It looks like a slip, and then it's just like that was crazy.
This time he wasn't there. This seems like every fight you seen from Vargas. You know that.
Yeah, this video appears courtesy of Top Rank Boxing, and it's Twitter. Go follow Top Rank Boxing. Bob, come on, man. We show when we talk about your fight, man. Don't flag our video. All right, so you saw Zepeda had the bravado. He had the aggression we were discussing. He had that mentality that we were discussing, and then he got stopped in the first round. Joe Dollar Bill, what was your reaction to Jose Zepeda stopping Josue Vargas in the first round?
Okay, I got a lot to say. Okay, everybody here should be going crazy because this is what y'all been asking for. Y'all want the young guys to come in here and y'all want them to step up and want these challenges and want them to go ahead and ask for these big challenges and not sit back and sit here and let people feed them food. And you want these guys to, believe in themselves and go out here, and that's what y'all ask for. Go out there. Go out there to these killers. You know, everybody applauded Tank slapping Barrios' belt. They when Secure did that to Heron, grabbing the belt. That's the new thing that their kids is doing. Everybody, yeah, showing that he really want it. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all like to see. Okay, I get that. That's fine and dandy. I said it was too soon. I like Jose. You know what I'm saying? Josue. You know what I'm saying? I like Josue. You know what I'm saying? I liked him a lot. I just thought it was too soon, too much too soon. And I feel like his people around him did this to him. This is why I have said this before. Like, I have no run with seeing people, you know, getting put in fights in front of him. Like I said this, who made Vargas think that he was ready for Zepeda? I don't know who. He hasn't fought anybody that put him in a position to beat a Jose Zepeda. That's what I was saying before this. I was like, even this fight before this, he was getting hurt in the earlier rounds. What do y'all expect what he was to do? And now let's talk about Zepeda. This is the guy, when we did a video a long time ago, they asked, who should Josh Taylor fight? I mentioned this guy, Jose Zepeda. You know why? Because this has been the guy who's been the mandatory to fight for the longest, even before his fight that was considered a fight of the year with Ivan. This guy is getting better and better, and he's learned on the job. And he's tough, and he's not no slouch. He is so good. They was even going to be like, forget him fighting Josh. They was going to put him in there with TC. They were talking about at one time Jose Zepeda, and I was like, no, I hope he gets his shot at Taylor because he deserves it. That's the fight I was calling for, was Taylor and Jose Zepeda. That's who he should be fighting, not this young man on the rise. But this is what happens. You get what you asked for. This is what you wanted, Vargas.
Because you asked for it.
Yeah. And nobody should get mad at you, right? Nobody should be here. Nobody should be mad at you at all. Because you got all the other fighters that don't. They don't challenge themselves. So you can't laugh at this kid. Because when we do that to others, like, why you do that? Why you should have been taking the tough fights. You should have been, and we're mad at these other guys for not fighting each other. This kid put it all out on the line. Even though we know he didn't belong in there. We knew it was too soon. But he still showed heart. Thought he seen something. That's why it's good to have good people behind you to protect. That's what we say about your corner. Your team is supposed to protect you from yourself. And they didn't do that. I was totally against this fight, but I was giving the kid props for taking a tough fight and not sitting back and believing in himself. Now it's time for him to go back in the drawing board and start all over because he really is a talented fighter. He ain't this knockout artist. I don't know why he was going in there with the mindset like he be knocking. He's not that. He's a talented young boxer who gets hurt early. So I don't think we should, down him so much, but show him some love because at least he did try. And he believed in himself, and he was trying to get in the top 10, put his name in the top 10 at 140. And he just, he didn't get to. He went in there to a guy who just will not be denied. And he deserves to be the number one mandatory for Josh Taylor. Jose Zepeda, he should have been a year ago. Like I was saying, even before the Ivan fight, I was calling for this guy to get the opportunity to fight Josh Taylor. So shout out to Jose Zepeda and shout out to Vargas. Even though you came up short, at least you tried. You can't get mad at that.
All right, Spirit G.
Yeah, I'm not as harsh as Trill is on this fight because I kind of felt like Zepeda kind of landed a lucky shot, you know what I'm saying? Because it happened so fast. Zepeda hit him with a 1, and then while he was coming with the 2, Vargas was already coming with his shot and just got clipped before it happened. Like that happens to dudes that are like 10 years in the game. It just happens, and Vargas tried his hardest to get up. He just had spaghetti legs. So to me, I don't think it's due to his inexperience. It just was a shot. Like it just happened, man. Like sometimes, like a punch from the gods, like AJ says, sometimes it happens. You know what I mean? Like that can happen to anybody in the ring. So me personally, if I was Vargas, I'll try to get it. I'll try to get the rematch. You know what I'm saying? Like, please run it back. I know Zepeda's probably like, yeah, nah, we good. But it's still worth a shot. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I just want to run back. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Get a rematch. You don't get a rematch after that performance, bro.
Nah, but all I'm saying is I was still petition for it. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's a done deal for Homeboy. But you know, it's just unfortunate, man. I don't think that knockout is due to the fact of his inexperience, or maybe it could have been, right? Like he kind of went for the kill, but the fight just happened. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm willing to give him a pass for at least trying to hit a mean, you know, knockout blow, and said it happened to him, and then his legs just was noodles. You know what I mean? So he, you know, it happens, man. But salute to Zepeda, man. He didn't play with his food. You know what I'm saying? He ate the roast pollo correctly. So, and it was dope, man. But it was unfortunate for my man Vargas, yo. And he had Danny Garcia with him and everything, looking crazy out there, like, you know what I mean? All the Bronx was in mourning, son. You know what I'm saying? Shit, not just the Bronx, probably Philly. You know what I mean? Probably even here, like Roxbury, Jamaica Plain was in mourning. You know what I'm saying? Like Miami was in mourning. Yo, Puerto Rico, I know was hurting, son. So, but Vargas, man, it's all good, man. Like you'll bounce back. I promise you that. You know, it happens to the best of us.
I mean, shout outs to. I know you said that you don't think.
Now it could have been due to inexperience, but it happens so.
Because I'm just, true. But you just gotta look at his resume. You gotta definitely look at Zepeda's resume. You know, he's definitely been in there with better opposition.
Mm-hmm. All right, Ned.
All right, man. That was a vicious knockout. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it looked like he slipped, but then Jose Zepeda just caught him viciously, and you know.
Nah, but that wasn't a knockout, Ned. That was a knockdown.
That was a knockdown.
It was KO because he got him to the corner. And the ref was like, "All right, yo, you're done." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he tried to take his head off in the corner.
Sheesh. So I'm like, it's a great moment when you see like it get settled in the ring when the fighters talking all that smack, acting all rah, and it's in people's face, and then we get that they get humbled in that ring. Josue got humbled last night, and it was what he needed for his young career. You know, it's only it's the second loss, and it's only first knockout. You know, you just gotta move with more caution and respect your opponent from now on. If anything you've learned from this fight is just respect your opponent. Come in there with more humility. Come in there. Don't come in there like just like. Don't come in there with like, you know, like every fight is great, but come in there knowing like a moment like this can happen. It only take one punch, and that's it. But congrats to Jose Zepeda for teaching the youngin and putting it on for the old heads.
All right, so you already know what we say: come humble or leave humble. And you know, to a certain extent, I do respect the ambition taking on a challenge. However, you know, I think when we talk about being more aggressive and having belief in yourself, I think that Vargas represents the extreme end of it. And I do believe that when you border disrespect, like you're grabbing the belt, you're saying pardon my back, and you see how calm Zepeda is during that time.
You smile.
Yeah, I do believe that sometimes when dudes do too much, when dudes put on too much, yeah, it's nervous energy. And then to me, it starts to do the opposite. To me, there's a certain way confident people move. Like in my experience, like I've never seen confident people act a certain way because it just speaks for itself. Like you can just see it. Like it's just like a vibe. It's just like a wave. Like confident people don't need a sign on their back that says, look at me, look at me. It's not the way they do it. Like, even if you look at like Floyd, for example, he did certain things, but like it was on 24/7. He did certain things, but he never was always like trying to do too much, like when it came to certain things. And I feel like certain fighters, when they push the envelope, when they do, it's too much. Like Vargas was literally trying to take all the space with the flag. So Zepeda's like, yo, I want to wave my flag. He touches him a little bit, and then Vargas is trying to do all that. It's the freaking weigh-in. You're fighting him the very next day. And you don't know if you remember when Canelo and Floyd, Canelo kind of had his moment with Floyd like that too at the weigh-in, where he was like, Floyd was telling him like, hold the belt,
Yeah, he's trying to get
hold the belt for the picture. And Canelo was like,
young guy.
me, whatever. And Floyd was like, you're a young kid. That's my job. I gotta tame the young kid. That's what Floyd said about Canelo. Like, that's my job. I gotta tame. See, what people don't realize is Floyd knew from that moment, got him. You so emotional, bro. This ain't even that serious. And you look at Vargas, Josue Vargas, and look at how he got clipped so quickly. Look at Erickson Lubin with all the stuff he was talking about with Charlo, how he got clipped so quickly. You got to respect these guys for the fact that they've been doing it and they've gotten to where they've gotten in the sport. Even though you feel like you're better, even though you're a young lion, you still got to respect what they've accomplished. You can't just come running in there like that. Zepeda is not Josh Taylor. We get that. Josh Taylor is the real champ. But to you, he's more accomplished than you. He's in position that you're not in. He has interim status and things of that nature that you don't have. So put some respect on his name. And I think what you saw, there's a thin line between confidence and delusion, right? And I feel like delusion sometimes it gets you hurt. Confidence will make you do things and will allow you to push yourself, but have the reality to realize when certain things are dangerous. And so, like, I think that Vargas, what you saw was delusion. You saw a man who didn't respect his opponent. You saw a man who thought he was much better than he was. You saw a man who didn't think he was going to be in a fight. And so what ended up happening was he got clipped and dismissed easy. You know, confidence is great. You want to be confident, but you want to be confident with a reason. You want to be confident that you can win while knowing you're still a man who can get hurt. Like, so my man Vargas, come humble or leave humble. You did neither, but you definitely left humble.
He warned him after that press conference. The first press conference, he said it's too soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it, but I didn't think he was gonna get up because remember
he
was trying to hold, and he still got up. I was like, all right, but I was like,
he was like, all this, he said it's the fight you gotta win. You know what I'm saying? He told him it's too soon.
Exactly. You were trying to win the press conference and all that. You
gotta
win the fight. You won the press conference, dog. You won the press conference in the
weigh-in. Oh, well, he's the winner 2-1.
Exactly. And that's what I've been saying. And the same with Caleb. Don't be the same way, Caleb. You can win the press conference and you can win the weigh-in, but are you gonna win the fight? So I just want to close with saying this. Yo, that was one of the most embarrassing knockouts I've ever seen. Especially after all the trash you talk. Josue Vargas is definitely going to be on one of those videos where they do like before and they show the dude popping off before and then they show after the fight where he gets clipped.
And was that in New York? That was in his hometown.
Yeah.
Hey, that's bad, son.
Hey, bro. Hey, dog. Hey.
He can bounce back.
Get back. Yeah.
Get
back up. Yep. Get back up.
Get in the gym.
Get back on that horse and you do your thing. But just put some respect on your opponent. Not too much respect like we're talking about, but there's a balance. Don't think you're not just going to walk through these dudes. If you think that.
I don't even understand that mindset. Instead of going in there with Zepeda, he should have been going in there with Hank Lundy. That's who he should have been trying to fight. He's just, I don't know. Let us know how y'all feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. You know what it is. It's the Boxing Bros. I'm the Commissioner, Trill Dollar Bill. That's Ned the TBE. That's Caden, the Prince of Pugilism. That's G. You know you can see our podcast on all major streaming services. Trill Talk Volume 3 out right now. We are the Boxing Bros. Thank you, everybody, for rocking with us. You know we appreciate y'all. Shout out to our cousin Complex for coming on and rocking with us today. We out.
You're welcome.